Hi Bison friends! I'm going to make a fun video for you today. And today, the only material that you need from your bag is your paper ruler. So once you found your paper ruler, that's all you need from your bag. But we're going to be making ramps today. So you also need to find something flat and long around your house. You could find a cookie sheet, that would work. Maybe a piece of cardboard from an old box would work. Maybe you have a big book around your house that you could use. So go and look for something that is flat and kind of long that you can use as a ramp and something you can prop it up against. I'm going to use my chair right here. So once you found that, your long and flat thing, you're also going to find some objects you want to test out, okay? Now, I have chosen some round objects because I know that wheels are round, and when things are round, they roll really well. So I have found a sphere-shaped marble and also a tiny little marble. I've also found this glue stick. Now, when I look at the top of the glue stick, I see a circle. But this glue stick is not called a circle. Circle on each end, and then it's long and takes up space in the middle. This 3D shape is called a cylinder. I'm going to test this cylinder because I see it has that round circle shape on it. But I also want to test some other shapes. So I found a dice. This one has the square. Do you see that? A square on all 6 sides. We call this 3D shape a cube. So I'm going to test out this cube on my ramp. I also want to try this comb. It's flat. I would call this a rectangular shape with all these little bristles here. And then I have a lock. I want to test and see if this lock shape will go down my ramp. Okay? So I found my ramp, and I'm just going to kind of prop it up here on my chair. And I'm going to do some testing, okay? I think I want to start with this glue stick because I think it will roll pretty well, this cylinder shape, okay? So let me try. I'm going to hold it at the top, and then I'm going to let go and watch how it rolls down my ramp. Very nice. Very quick and speedy, rolling down my ramp. Okay, now I want to try this dice. This is the one I was curious about, this cube shape. Is it going to roll down my ramp? Let's see. Well, it did make its way down the ramp, but did you notice it didn't roll? Rolling is when each part of the object touches the ramp. It turns and turns and turns and turns, and each part is touching the ramp. Each part is not touching the ramp. This die is not rolling down, it's sliding down. This side with the number 2 is going to be on the ramp the entire time. Watch. It's going to slide down. Slide down. The glue stick rolls, the die slides. Can you find something in your house that rolls and something that slides? Now, I want to see which one goes faster. The glue stick or the die? The cylinder or the cube? Let's see. So I'm going to hold them up at the same spot at the top of my ramp, and I'm going to release. I'm going to let go at the same time. How about I count? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Did you see that? That glue stick went faster than the die. I'm going to do another try just to make sure it's still faster. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. That's probably why they make wheels circular shapes, because they roll so fast. Well, let's test something else out. How about this sphere marble? Is it going to roll or is it going to slide? Let's see. Oh, that rolls. It turns over and over and over as it goes down the ramp. But my question is, what will roll faster, the big marble or the little marble? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they went almost the same speed. Let me try again. 1, 2, 3. I think they roll at the same speed down the ramp. What about my comb? Does my comb roll? Turn over and over and over, or does it slide, stay on one side all the way down? My comb slides down the ramp, just like my die did. I'm gonna test these two together. Which is faster? What do you think, comb or die? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that die was fast. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. The comb went faster that time. Let me do it a third time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the die. I think the die is faster. Well, I don't know. Interesting. Oh, and now I have this lock. Let me try this lock. Is my lock rolling or sliding? No, it's not doing anything. You know why? This lock has this rubber material on the outside. This rubber is a little sticky, and when I put it on my cookie sheet, it sticks, it grips onto it. It's not moving anywhere. That's funny. Now, have fun exploring with your ramp. Another thing you can do is put your ramp taller. If I put my ramp up taller, will my objects go faster or slower when I put them down? Faster or slower? Test it out on yours and see. See if you can find some things that roll and some things that slide. Now, hold on just a minute. I'm going to take these objects up to the table with me, and we're going to measure them with our ruler. Okay, so I asked you to find your ruler in your bag. Now, I don't have the paper ruler that you have, but I do have a tape measure here. That will work, okay? So, I'm going to choose one of my objects. I'm going to start with my glue stick, okay? Now, when you measure something, the important thing to remember is you put the very bottom of the ruler at the very bottom of your object. So I'm going to line up the very bottom, the 0 part, the very bottom of my object. And then I'm going to hold it straight up right next to it. And I'm going to see what number the glue stick reaches up to. It reaches up to number 4. 4 inches tall. So I've got a piece of paper here. If you want to do this, you can grab a piece of paper and marker too. I think I'll draw a picture of my glue stick real quick here. You know it's a cylinder shape, so I can draw that on my paper and maybe make the lid. Okay. Glue stick, 4 inches tall. Down, over, down some more. That's the way you make a 4. 4 inches tall. Okay. Now I'm going to try my comb. Is my comb going to be taller or shorter than my glue stick? Well, let's see. Okay, now it's kind of hard to hold this comb up, so I can also do it laying on the table. I just have to remember that I want to put the very end of my ruler, the start of my ruler, at the start of the object I want to measure. Line them up. And then come all the way down. This comb reaches to number 5. This comb is 5 inches long. Okay, so I'm going to draw a comb on my paper. It's kind of a rectangle shape with all these little bristles, right? 5. Down, around, and don't stop at that. Number 5 needs a hat. So, which was taller? My glue stick or my comb? My glue stick was 4 inches. My comb was 5 inches. My comb is taller by 1 inch. Now I want to try this itty bitty dice. Let's see. Ooh, this is a small one. I'm going to hold it up. Oh, it doesn't even reach up to the 1. You know what that is? Half an inch. I'll show you guys how to draw a half. It's kind of fun. Die. Well, it looks like this, and I'll put some dots on it. 1, and then you're going to draw a little line under it, and a 2. That is how you write half. It's half an inch. Doesn't even reach up to the 1. It's only half an inch tall. So my die is much smaller than my glue stick and my cone. Let's try my lock. I know to line up the bottom of my ruler with the bottom of my lock and come up to the top. My lock is 4. It's the same. You know what? I think I can spell lock this time. Let me see. I can sound it out. O, L, ah. I know the O says ah. Lock, lock, lock. There's 2 letters that make that sound. And in this word, I get to use them both. C, K. Lock, lock, lock. My lock was 4 inches tall. Down, over, down some more. That's the way you make a 4. Oh, look at that. My lock is 4 inches tall. My glue stick is 4 inches tall. They are equal, the same. So, why don't you measure your objects? Which one is your longest object? Which is your shortest? Do you have any that are the same measurement? Have fun measuring your objects, drawing pictures of them, or trying to sound out the word of your object, because I think you can do it with some of those objects. Have fun making ramps. Have fun measuring your objects, and I'll come back tomorrow for another video. Bye, guys.